I'm gonna whisper it real close to the mic here. Guess what? They're not guides. I'm just running through the dungeon for fun. Like, it's for entertainment purposes, to see the dungeon, to see what the old dungeons are, what they were, talk about them a little bit. It's not to show you a step by step, this is how you beat this boss, this is how you go through the dungeon, this is how you do this is how you do that. It's not a guide, it's for fun. Like, so I feel like a lot of people have been watching these thinking that they're guides, which I'm pretty sure, like, yes, you have, I guess I should understand how the internet works. And maybe that's on me a little bit, and state in every single video that these aren't guides. Like, I'm pretty sure I stated it in the very first one. I can remember names. Oh fuck, it's not gonna tell me. Rage Fire Chasm, I'm pretty sure that I stated that this isn't a guide, but shame on me, I didn't state it in every single video, because that would have driven me fucking crazy. My bad. Here's an example of two different types of commenters, and it was on the same one. And then I'll explain why this upsets me. And we'll go from there, okay? We'll go from there. So I've gotten two different comments on one video in particular. I'm not gonna go talk about it. You can go find it. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna help you find it, but if you want to go find it, you go search. You go do you. And I had two very different reactions to the comments, because one symbolizes constructive criticism, which I am so okay with, and so that's why I didn't respond. Just like, hey, you do you, respect. And the other, I got into it, this motherfucker. Let's talk about it. This dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna be tearing it up in this bitch, aren't I? So the first comment is this person that mentioned oh fuck. Buildings burned. General Blackstone slain. Horde soldier slain. Got it. What did my shit do? Forked lightning. I just shoot lightning in front of me for very minuscule damage. Flamethrower. I'll be torching some bitches. That's pretty good damage. This. I jump. Yep, I jump. And this one, I just smash around me. Got it. This seems like a very ineffective mech. I'm just gonna throw that one out there, but you know what? It's fine. Make sure we get the shield up on us. Apparently, that shield looks pretty nice. Okay, it is forked, so it does do damage in front of me. That's pretty good. Still liking the flamethrower a little bit more. Half rants. I'm gonna jump right here. Hope you don't mind. Pink. Into a zap, into a little flamethrower. So, the first comment here. I know what I'm talking about. I get back to shit eventually. I'm gonna wait for my flamethrower. So, first comment, this person just made a good and bad list. I can respect that. Said, the good, this is what was good about the video, this is what I found bad about the video. And again, it was the fact that shit got one shot, and that it didn't seem like a guide per se, because it wasn't. I don't know why I'm taking so much damage, but we need to get that shield going. Let's burn this bitch down. Oh, we're healing up a lot. Is that what the shield does? I think that's what the shield does. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. And I had no problem with that comment whatsoever. I respected that comment because it was very constructive. This is what I found to be good about it, and this is what I found to be bad about it, and here's why. I respect that all day. I respect that shit all day long. The other comment what I would consider just douchebaggery, and a person just taking out their bad life choices and the fact that they don't like either themselves or the way life is going right now on someone else. That's what I'm calling it here. Let me read this real fast. Shredder for 4%, 18 plus right enemies. Got it. I love that shield. Boom, bitch. Get out the way. Yes, burn, motherfucker, burn, burn. Where's the homie I'm supposed to be killing? Not you. Blackstone. Oh, he over here. Alright. Where the fuck are you? I thought that was an actual Horde Alliance member. Alliance? Horde? Yeah, I'm on the Alliance. I'm so used to being being on the Horde. That's my bad. It went something along the lines of this is just you one-shotting bosses. Completely useless video. Or something like that. I think it just started with, this is completely useless. You know, a good, friendly way to start any conversation. This is completely useless. So, naturally, I didn't care much for that. Ooh, overcharge, overcharge! Yes, we're healing, we're healing, we're damaging, we're living. Jesus. There we go. Blackstone, you're fucking me up, bro. So, you know, I told this person straight up, like, look, it's not a fucking guide. Like, and I show you where to go in the dungeon if you honestly need a, need a step-by-step of what these bosses do, since most of these bosses are just tank and spank bosses. That's pretty much, oh, fuck you. That's pretty much all, actually that's what most bosses in World of Warcraft is just tank and spank bosses. Don't stand in shit and tank and spank. It's pretty much all World of Warcraft bosses summed up. That's pretty much what they are. Now, raids are usually different. To be fair, raids are usually different. But dungeons, not so much. And this was a dungeon. Because I do raids as well, or did raids as well. But this was a dungeon. And it's like if you honestly can't figure out these simple mechanics and read the Shift J page, which will tell you exactly what to do with the bosses, what the bosses do, the mechanics, how to deal with them. Like, if you honestly can't read that, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your eyes being useless, not my video. You know, if you gonna give me shit, I'm gonna give you shit back, bitch. Let's fucking go. You wanna go? Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? And the person just went off like, oh, useless video, useless comments, you're so useless, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of stupid shit like that. And it just, the reason why it upsets me, because honestly, I couldn't give two fucking shits what some prepubescent little fuck kid that makes horrible life choices or whatever their situation may or may not be. I don't give a fuck about their opinions. That means very little to me. Couldn't give a shit. Now, what just really upset me about this, what just really is upsetting, is that this is just like, ooh, hell yeah, Cycle Hatred. You got one of the quests down. This is just what our current state of just being is in the world right now. It's just people that just say hateful, rude shit because they can hide behind internet muscles. Like, it just is upsetting. It just pisses me off. It's just, I don't know why people are just so fucking rude and mean to each other. Mean to people that they don't fucking know. Like, it really disappoints me. It just really, like, the people these days just really disappoint me. And I think it's a shame that this is how we behave around people. Just because we can hide behind the internet and shit. It's It's sad. It's really a sad world that we live in right now. But, you know, life's life. It is what it is, I guess. Sure? Both of those are kind of meh. Alright. Yeah, sure, let's just go for a heal build. Why not? Why the fuck not? And do not get me wrong. I would, you know, one of these days, it's kind of like, what's that? I don't remember what it was, but they showed it in that, like, Critic movie, and, a lot of people talk about it, that there's this one producer, or movie director, or whatever the fuck, I don't know, who was getting a lot of shit from these douchebags who never made movies, but loved to tell him how his movies were shit, and how he sucked, and how to do it better. And so he challenged them to a boxing match and proceeded to beat the fucking shit out of them. Like, one of these days, that would be a lot of fun. Like, in all honesty, like, the people I see on League of Legends and sometimes in the YouTube comments that just say stupid, hateful shit just to piss people off because they can hide behind the internet, just being able to get in a boxing ring with those people and just beat the living shit out of them, I think would be so satisfying. I try to be a non-violent person. I try to live up to my girl's expectations, Lindsay Sterling, and try to be a peaceful human being. But just seeing this disgusting filth that people have just turned into, just it goes past my loving nature. It brings me to a place that just doesn't make me happy. Like, I don't want to imagine punching that dumb douchebag, useless, quote-unquote, face in for being a completely rude and hateful person. You know, like, I don't want to have those feelings. I don't want to have those emotions, but I feel like people nowadays just bring it out of you. They just bring the worst out of you on the internet. It's like, what are you gonna do? Some people you just can't fix, some people you just can't reach. And everyone's always like, well, you know, it's just douchebags on the internet, man. It's just how they're gonna be. But it's just like, that shouldn't be how we are to people, and we shouldn't just accept it in society. This shouldn't be something that we're just okay with. This is just what happens. People are fucking assholes and douchebags. Like, that just shouldn't be the way the world is. You know, I don't know. I know that sounds preachy and soapboxy and hippie-ish, but I don't know. Don't you think it would be nice if people weren't fucking assholes on the internet 24/7? I think that would be a fun, beautiful world to live in. Maybe I'm a dreamer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dreamer. I don't know. But I guess part of this conversation, off here, is that video I was talking to you about, which, by the way, you should go check out because it is good. It is a good video. Just because it didn't do it for me doesn't mean it's not a good video. That's a good video, and you should definitely check it out. It's really good. Allison herself, which I'm gonna keep calling her Allison because I just love the way it sounds. Like, Halcyon's cool, don't get me wrong, but Allison just sounds fucking awesome to me. I don't know. She is a wonderful singer. Like, the stuff she can do vocally, it just impresses me. It impresses me quite a bit, and that's kind of saying a lot because I'm not easily impressed with vocalists. I am not. I think that's kind of my band nature to always have some kind of rivalry with vocalists, even though I sing myself. Not very well, in my opinion, but I sing. But no, it's always just kind of band nature to get into it with vocalists. I don't know. It's just the thing. But there are vocalists out there that I very highly respect, and Allison's one of them. Like, the stuff she does, just really, actually, is very impressive and really blows me away. The kind of changes and manipulation and stuff she can do to her voice is actually quite impressive. So definitely go check her out. But the point is that, you know, I was sitting there for a second when I listened to it. I was just like, you know, it was kind of just like, I was a little disappointed because it was just like Chop Suey was so amazing, and I felt like this one fell flat comparative to how awesome that one was. I feel like this one didn't come close to living up to it. And that just could be a whole victim of your own success kind of situation. I don't know. It's just you did so amazing on the first one. Now, you know, if every other one isn't just like a just out of the park home run, it's gonna be a little disappointing kind of thing. Could be something like that. I don't know. Just let me free this guy, and then you can fight me all you want. There you go. See, respect right there, Scale Guard. I appreciate that. Who is fighting you? Are you fighting each other? Oh, that's someone on my team. I just thought the elemental was against me. What do I know? I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Apparently you're on a fight. I'd love to come join you. Do I? Oh, I do have Purge. I'm a priest. Yeah. I saw that thing lighting. I'm so used to not having it on Paladin that, you know, it's kind of nice because then it's not my responsibility. But you know. Yes, that's right. Your fight is with me. What? Oh, my silence is on 11. My silence is usually on 9, so I was very confused for a second. Why I wasn't silencing this bitch. So yeah. It could be that, I don't know. Either way, I listened to the song. I just kind of woke up one morning, and when I wake up in the morning, I like to listen to some music. It kind of helps wake me up. It kind of helps get me out of bed, and it's just a nice way to wake up. And I saw that, I was like, oh fuck yeah, let's listen to it. And I was lying there in bed, just like, you know, a little disappointed, a little like, meh. So I kind of wanted to comment and just be like, yeah, meh, that was alright, you know. It wasn't that great. Like, it's kind of weird that it felt like you went safe with it, and it was just kind of like standard chords, just like the whole way through. But the other song, like, you guys were like interweaving, jumping up and down in your octaves, switching positions with each other, using all of you guys' like potential and skills to your advantage, with like Hallison being an amazing frontline high note singer that can just pierce through everybody, Violet's ability to harmonize and just create these beautiful warm melodies, and of course Lauren's amazing screaming ability. Like, I didn't get like any of that during like the chorus and stuff of Toxicity. It just felt very safe, very cut and dry, very just like, here's a song, we sing, we're done. And I was just like, you know, I felt like saying, I think I'm very disappointed by this. But then, like, I stopped and it's like, you know, like, if I was gonna be able to talk to these people in person, I might have this conversation with them. You know, just be like, you know, it was really good. I was just, you know, I don't know what happened. I was a little disappointed. I was kind of expecting this because it was so good in this one. I didn't really get it. You know, like, was there a reason for that? Like, what's the thought process that went into that? But since I'm just leaving a comment on YouTube and everyone was just like proverbially kissing their ass, just like, oh my god, so amazing every time you guys get together, you know, all that overpraise stuff that everyone loves to do. Not that it's unwarranted, it's just it really seems like people go jump over the moon to kiss people's ass. Maybe they think like they can reference that, like, oh, I'm the one who said that, remember, we can be friends, right? I don't know how it works. I don't know. Or people are just really blown away every single time to like that level. Like, I understand the first time listening to a band being like, oh my god, this is like the best thing I've ever heard in my life. This has literally changed my life. But then, like, every single song, if you're still at that level, that seems a little fishy to me. Like I don't know if I just have weird emotions when it comes to music, or I don't know if people really can be just that blown away at every single song. I don't know. But anywho, I just thought to myself, like, you know, there's no reason to leave a comment. Like, it's not going to help anything, because it's not like they're gonna remake it or anything, and so this would be good advice for the next one or anything. It's just, you know, there's no reason to leave a comment right here.